there's some sort of killing device for your eyes. I'm not sure what this is for. Oh, I'm dying. How do you choke on your own saliva? Oh, I guess it's a shaping. Oh, okay. Now I know what it's for. So I purchased this little kit, the Soft and Natural Brows by Benefit. It's new products that they've recently released for the brows. I've never tried any of their brow products except for the Gimme Brow, which I absolutely love. And I saw this kit come out and I wanted to try it. So I figured I'd do a first impressions on this little kit. In my haul I talked about all the pieces that come in here, so in this video I'm just going to show you how these items work. So I'm going to start off using the little pencil that comes in here. I usually don't fill my brows in with pencils. I like the pomade, but I wanted to try something different. It comes with a spoolie on one side and it's the brow product on the other side. So I'm going to start off by brushing my little brow hairs down. Usually when I do my brows, I don't like to draw them on. I like to do, I just like to fill them in naturally, so just wherever the gaps are. I do have very light brow hair, so we'll see how this product works, and hopefully it doesn't look too drawn on. But I'll just go ahead and start, whoops, got a little too high there, stroking it through, and it looks like the product glides on very easily, so that's nice. I'm going to just fill in this area where I got a little tweezer happy and extend it down the brow. And usually what I like to do is, as I'm filling, I like to brush the product through because I find it makes it look a little bit more natural. And the color looks really nice so far. So let's see. I do like to start off at the tail because that's where I like my brow to be the strongest in color. And then I'll gradually work my way forward. But again, I will brush the product through as I'm filling to make sure that it doesn't look too stark. And so far the product looks really nice. So let's start filling in from the bottom. And I'm like very gently stroking the brush through, and it looks like it's applying it really nicely. I like the color. It doesn't look warm and it doesn't look too ashy. It looks very natural. So that's probably as much as I will fill in with the pencil, and I will brush it through. That's pretty decent. And I'll just finish filling this front part so that it doesn't look too faded out. And I'm literally like gently touching, very, very gently touching. I have to say this pencil glides on very smoothly. At first when I swatched it in my haul, it didn't seem like, it almost seemed to tug, but right now that I'm using it, it applies like it just glides on, which is really nice, almost as if it were a pomade. I'm going to go ahead and start filling in this side. So there it is with just the pencil, and I have to say I really, really like the brow pencil. It glides on so easy. It was very easy to apply. I thought that the tip was going to make it difficult because it's kind of shaped differently. It's almost like a little diamond, but it applies it really well, at least on my shape of brows. It does. My eyebrows are a little thicker than probably most people because I like them to be a little bit thicker, but it applied really well, so I'm very pleased with this product. It was very easy to blend it out when I brushed the spoolie through it. and it evened out the product really nicely. It doesn't look harsh at all. It doesn't look drawn on. It looks very, very natural, and it was so easy to work with. So this is definitely a really good brow pencil, and it's called the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I believe that you can get this separately. And the shade that I have is, I believe it's one of the darkest ones. It has a number 6 on the side, so I don't know if that means that that's the shade, but I think it was the darkest shade, and it doesn't go on too dark or too stark. It's a really, really nice pencil. So now the next thing I'm going to try is the highbrow, which is supposed to be a highlighting device. It's kind of pink. The tip is kind of pink, and the tip actually looks a bit thick. I don't know, maybe it won't really spread out too much, but it might be something that you will have to draw on first and then blend out with like a pencil. That looks really, really white. So let me see, let me find a brush that can blend that out. Okay, so I have this little flat shader here. I'm going to try to blend it through with this brush, and it blends very, very easily. Very easy. Wow. And it really does a good job at highlighting. I mean, it's pretty bright. So that's really nice. So now I'm going to do the other side. It almost looks like I messed up my shape a little bit there underneath, but not too bad. Probably go through with the pencil again one more time just to get it perfectly even, or maybe with some concealer. And then I'm going to go ahead and just draw a line underneath the brow. That's really bright. And then I'll blend it through with this brush. This highlighting pen did a really good job at highlighting. It's definitely very bright. It's a little bit pink with a pink undertone, so it's pretty a pretty bright highlight. It's not something I would use over the top of the brows. I would probably still use my concealer for that. So I'm just going to get my little concealer brush. I don't put any additional product on there. I just use whatever is left to clean up, and I just run it over. And with this kind of pencil, it looks like that you can just easily do that. It'll just easily blend out. So that's really nice. I have to say, so far with just the brow and the highbrow, I'm very impressed. I haven't used the stencils, and I know it comes with stencils. It's probably not something that I'll ever use for myself, but maybe if I'm working with someone else who needs a little bit of help with shaping their brows, I'll probably use it for them. But just with the pencil and the highbrow, these are really nice products. Those I would definitely recommend, just first impression off the way that they applied right now. Very easy to work with. And the last product that's in this little kit is this Ready Set Brow. So I'm assuming it's kind of like a brow gel. So far it spreads the product really easily, and it just brushes them in place. It doesn't add any additional product. So I like that because I don't like my brows to be super duper dark. I kind of just like them to be present but without stealing the show, if you know what I mean. So the brow wax, whatever this is, this consistency, it feels kind of like a gel almost, but it doesn't feel sticky and it doesn't feel thick at all. And it does this little brush does a really good job at stroking the little hairs and getting them into place. So that's really nice. Overall, I think this is a really nice kit. The pencil blended out so nicely. It was very easy to use. The highbrow little pencil that's in here highlighted really well, and it blended so nicely, and it's very brightening. And the little gel was very comfortable to wear. I'm not sure as far as how long it's going to last or how long it will hold my brow hairs in place, but it's comfortable to wear. It just doesn't feel super tight like some of the brow gels do. And it didn't add any like thickness, it didn't add any darkness to it, which is something that I personally like because I don't like my brows to look too bold. So far I say this is a really good kit. If you have a chance to pick it up, I would say go for it. If not, try out the brow pencil alone. I think you're gonna love it. And the shades, they have a few different shades. The shade that I have, I believe, is number 6, and it's the darkest one that they have. And it wasn't too dark. It doesn't look stark, and it's very easy to work with. So those are my thoughts on this kit. Hopefully it helps you out, and lets you know, if you were thinking about purchasing that little kit. I think it's worth it, and I say go for it. So and that's my thoughts over this kit. I have nothing else further for today. By the way, I do have a tutorial on this look coming soon, or sort of like a get ready with me, and it'll have all the products listed. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe so that you get notification as soon as it's up. Otherwise, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!